secret.
So last night I might have had what someone might call like a mini panic attack, perhaps. Like just a very small one. Panic attack's probably quite a grandiose term for it. I guess like a mini freak out over a video I made quite some time ago. The video was called My Comment Jar, or my jar for comments for 2020, or something close to that. Anyway, the idea behind it was that you can leave a comment now, and I will read out your comments at 2020, basically. So hopefully I'll be a lot more successful then, and it's a way to thank the first 1,000 people who have subscribed to me, etc., etc., etc. And so I was in bed, and I think in bed is possibly where all the bad stuff happens. Well, maybe that's not the right phrase to use, but it's where I do probably most of my thinking, is when I'm just waiting to fall to sleep, and it sort of washed upon me because I was watching that video earlier on that day and thinking like just how awesome you guys are. And to be honest, whenever I'm sad, I go to this video. Oh, it sounds so stupid and so lame, but whenever I'm sad, I will go to that video and I will read the comments at the bottom. The comments are the best thing on my channel, I think, the comments underneath that video, because it's just so heartwarming that you'll have faith in me. But yeah, I'll go through and I'll read those comments. And so I was doing that the other day, and I was thinking, you all have such faith in me, far more faith than I have in myself, in fact. So continuing from that, I was lying in bed and just about to drift off to sleep, and then it suddenly hit me that in 2020 I'm going to have to make this video. What if I'm not successful? What if my YouTube channel has already reached a peak, and now it's at a very slow burn type thing? So I'm going to be bringing out new videos over and over again, and they're all going to be hitting 100, 200 views maybe, and that's the max. So when we do reach 2020, I'm going to have to read out all these comments, which is like, hi SubPixel, I'm sure you're a big YouTuber now, probably got millions of subscribers, and I'm sat there on 2,500. And just how much of a horrible video it might be of me just reading out like 150 comments of so proud of you, you're going to be great, you're going to do big things, blah 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 blah. And at the time of reading your comments, it's great, I love it, it was so much faith instilled in me. But now it's more feeling the pressure on me now that I have to succeed, otherwise I'm going to end up in 2020 making the most depressing video you have ever seen, or the most hilarious video you have ever seen. It's going to be one of those two. So yeah, definitely keep your eye out for that video. If you're still around, if you're still subscribed, please still be subscribed. Yeah, so I just thought I would share that with you guys, because in a way, this is what these videos are for, is for me to share completely random thoughts with you. It's not a blog, it's not a vlog, it's not an update, it's more just how I feel right at this very moment. And obviously that might change later on down the line. I might laugh about it, it might be funny to me. In a way, it already is kind of funny to me, because I can see the funny side of it now. It's almost like it's worth not being successful just so that video will be great, just so I can make that video as funny as possible. But no, I hope all your faith is well placed in me, and I'm going to try my absolute best to make sure it is. Just thought I would let you know how lame that is. So, as many of you have picked up on, very well done, guys. Yes, I have had my hair cut. Please know it's not the end of the world. Hair does grow back, but it's great to know that you prefer me with long hair. Not sure what to do with that. I can't just not get haircuts, because otherwise my hair goes over my face to like that point, and it gets all really poofy. Like, my natural hair shape is pretty much a penis head. Like, it just kind of goes out like that, because my hair's really straight, so it just ends up kind of like a Jackie Chan haircut. Instead, it's just like the very end of a penis. So it'll start there, it'll go out, and then it'll have a little indent, and then do the exact same on the other side. And it was exactly like that as a kid. Who lets their kid run around with a penis haircut? I don't know, my parents. That's my parents. So obviously that is something I generally tend to try to avoid. So yes, I have my haircut. I have my haircut short. It grows out longer here, and then I get it cut again. It's kind of what a haircut is, guys. But please, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. So the place I normally get my haircut done was closed. Supercuts. You guys have probably heard of it. It's pretty much everywhere. So I ended up going to a Turkish barber, which is just around the corner from me. I always walk past, and the people coming out there, their haircuts look fly. I'm like, damn, those some fly haircuts. So I thought, I'll try it. I'll try it once. I'll see what happens. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I walked in there. The guy literally didn't say anything to me. He just took my coat. And I thought, this guy's professional. And so I sat down, and he put literally got to be at least 4 towels on my neck. And I was like, obviously, the more towels, the more professional of a haircut or a hairdresser they are. And so he took like a little bit of tissue paper, wrapped it around my neck, like a mummy style. I was like, cool. Towel on, towel down, like halfway down my shirt. He got his arm back there. And that was awkward enough. I don't know this guy's name, never spoken a word to him, but he's already getting his hands down my shirt. What? And then came the towel on each shoulder, one on each. I mean, their laundry bill must be huge. They must be washing like 1,000 towels a day. Eventually, he must have been happy with the amount of towels he had laid on me. Fair enough. I inhale so that I can read out what I would like him to do. Short back and sides. That's kind of the instructions I give to hairdressers. Short back and sides. But before I could even get there, the guy's already got the clippers out. Boom. And I haven't said a single word to this man, but he's started cutting my hair at the back. So I don't know if he just didn't like the kind of mullet style I had. And when my hair grows out, it is kind of a mullet style. And he just had to get rid of it before even talking to me. He couldn't look at me. He couldn't conversate. Conversate? That's not even a word. He couldn't converse with me until he had that mullet gone. That's fine. Okay, cool. So I sat there, and the guy next to me was trying to strike up a conversation with his barber. The barber clearly didn't speak English. Had clearly given up the whole sort of smile and nod kind of thing that you do when you don't understand the language. You kind of graciously like, No, there was none of that. He was just outright like, just kind of dead-eyed. He's done this so much that he either doesn't want to speak English to us or can't, and he's just given up trying to be nice about it. I can understand that if you're in a profession where you're going to have people trying to speak to you every day, day in, day out. I don't think I could deal with that. Anyway, so that was awkward because he kept bringing it up. At one point he was like, oh yeah, the reason I'm getting this haircut is because I'm getting married tomorrow. And I'm sort of there smiling, just kind of, is he actually not going to say anything to that? No congratulations, no nothing. Nothing, says absolutely nothing. So that was a bit cringy. And all the time my hairdresser was working on my hair. No idea what style I was going to end up with. I could have ended up with some sort of penis hair. Oh wait, no, that's what it looks like naturally. So as long as it doesn't look like a dick, then I'm on board with it, basically. I'm on board with the non-dick hair. You could give me a mohawk. Still better than a dickhead. Maybe that's where that term came from. Someone saw a picture of young me with my dickhead, and they thought, hey, that'd be a good insult. Yeah. So eventually I pluck up the courage to tell this guy, I'll just short back and sides, yeah? And he nods. That's good. That's always a good start. They nod. Okay, cool. He understands. He's probably done this haircut 1,000 times. Everybody has this haircut, so fair enough. And we get it roughly to how I would normally have it. The guy's done a great job. Kudos to him. Well done. And I was like, just about to stand up. I was like, good job, good job, good job. And that's where he breaks out this like straight razor. He like Sweeney Todd's that shit at me. He's like, boom, Sweeney Todd. And he starts shaving my neck. Now, I don't know if this is something I'm paying extra for. I don't know if that's just what they do in Turkey. I don't know if they just have particularly hairy necks. I must have had a particularly hairy neck because he spent a good extra 10 minutes shaving my neck. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, not uncool. It's just I don't like the back of my head looking better than the front of my head. You know, the sort of the back of my neck is pretty fly. It's too fly, in fact. It's too straight. It's too. I like that sort of rough style, that kind of roughed up look. You know, it's kind of why I wear my hair like I've just gone through a bush. So basically, yeah, the back of my neck is looking much nicer than the front of my face. So if anybody wants a picture with me, I will be more than willing to turn around and let you take a picture with sort of, I'll put my arm around you backwards and you can get a picture of just my beautiful neck in all its shaven glory. So yeah, that was a bit weird. Some guy I didn't even know with like a straight razor touching my neck. Oh, and there was a blowing incident, which isn't as gay as it sounds. He blew on the back of my neck at the very end. I don't think I've ever been more uncomfortable in my entire life. I mean, that's fair enough. Between friends, you can make all the jokes you want. You could blow on my neck. It wouldn't be weird. It would be funny. But if you're some random 50-year-old barber whose breath is far too soft, then no, I don't like it. It was very gentle. It was like a. I felt it on the back of my ears. I mean, the hairs would have stood up on the back of my neck if I had any hairs on the back of my neck left. So that's something to ponder. Will I be going back there? Probably not. I will say that I probably made this guy's day though, because throughout the entire haircut, people behind me were going up to the till and being all like, and the guy was like, that's £20. I think that was like probably the only thing he knew how to say, £20. Okay, cool. £20 is probably a bit more than I would normally spend on a haircut. Normally it's like 15 or something, but that's fine. Turkish, they probably specialized in this. This is their thing. You know, my old barber doesn't shave my neck. He doesn't blow on it. Maybe I'm paying extra for that. I don't know. So all through that, it was £19. And everyone was giving him 20 quid and being like, keep the change. Keep the change. And in England, that's quite a rarity. You don't see that a lot because it's like, it's tipping. And I don't think we do much of that in England. Maybe we do. Maybe I've just kind of ignored it. But yeah, we don't tip a lot. Maybe in like the fancy in the fancy hotels or restaurants there, then yeah, you can tip something, but it's completely up to you. There's no percentage that you must tip. Anyway, so I thought, hey, these guys tipping, they're pretty suave. That's pretty cool. It makes me feel like more of a gentleman. So yeah, I thought, hey, I'll do that. So I walk up to him, whip out my wallet, get out my £20 note, fresh, crisp note, and I hand it to him. Then I say, keep the change. And oh my God, his face lights up. This is like Christmas to him. And I was like, wow, I've made this guy's day by like giving him a quid. That's pretty cool. That's pretty special. I feel pretty warm by that. Yeah, that's nice, man. You keep that quid. You earned it. You know, the neck blowing was nice. Felt good. And then I see on the till that my haircut had cost £7.99. And that was kind of like a double take moment there. It was a what do you do with that? Because I'm English. Because I'm English, I kind of tend to accept anything they're going. If someone cuts in line in front of me, I'll kind of accept it. I'll be swearing at you in my head. I will be ranting and raving. I will be imagining killing you in the most gruesome way. But I'll let you cutsies. I'll let you in because because I'm English and I'm far too nice, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I had basically given this guy like 10 quid tip. I don't know what to do, so I think that at that point you just have to accept that you've been very nice. You have earned your karma for the day. I have made this guy's day by giving him, you know, more money than my haircut was even worth. So, yeah, I guess I feel pretty good about that. Yeah. For once I get to be known as like the generous SubPixel, rather than that SubPixel who comes to the party, stuffs his pockets full of Oreos and leaves. Yeah. That's kind of who I am. So yeah, that was kind of my my experience with my first Turkish barber. Will I go back? Probably. Hell, they'll probably throw a party for me if I go back. But will he expect another 10 quid tip? Because I gotta say, that's an expensive haircut for me. I can't afford these fly-ass haircuts. No, I can't. So I might just have to grow it out into a dick again. Do the whole dickhead look again. And now it's out there on the interwebs for you to watch and enjoy. Hopefully you found something interesting or entertaining within that. Let me know if I should continue blogging, because this is the sort of innate chatter that you're going to get. You're going to get absolute bullshit just thrown at you constantly. Oh, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to talk about the time that Tolbarone goddamn went and messed it up. Look at this, right? Hold up. So I don't know if you can see that, but the whole Tolbarone bar has got smaller. It's tiny. It's minuscule now. Look at this. Is that worth my money? I don't think so. I expect a whole lot more sugar than that when I buy a Tolbarone. You see, I can make an entire blog episode of that. Just on that Tolbarone alone. So, well, let me know if you want me to continue these, because I will. You know I will. Because I'll do anything for views. I will. Anything. Anything at all for views. Okay? Keep that in mind. I'm not having a seizure. This is me offering you things that I'm not allowed to say. Anyway, yes, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel, because where else are you going to learn about Tolbarone bars apart from this channel? Or about my fly-ass haircuts that cost twice as much as they should? Exactly.